Hey guys, how's it going? I know I should not be that excited at like 10 o'clock at night. It is 10 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. I'm in my fabulous, luxurious kitchen, just hanging out. I'm going to show you something. It's been a long day, a really long day, but a good day, a busy day. It's been one of my busy days where I work like a lot of hours on a lot of things. I've got things I work on and then things I work on. But I had to go to the store to pick up some items. I'm cutting weight today. What that means is I am trying to keep myself at a certain, this is just me. I'm going to tell you my story about me. I am just trying to keep myself at a certain weight class, a certain area of weight. Because, I'm scratching my face here, it's better that way to, in my opinion, this is me, for cholesterol, high blood pressure, preventing those things. It's just kind of good to like manage your weight a little bit. This is me, no judgment on anybody. This is how I live. In fact, I'm kind of radical about it. I don't want to get into that. Maybe later, but I'll get into it. Every first 3 months of every year, I have a drastic weight plan or a meal plan that I do, and I step up my exercise because going into the summer and the end of the year, that's when everybody eats a lot of food and all that stuff. And you want to watch a lot of sports, you want to drink a lot of beers and stuff. So I kind of feel like as I'm getting older, it's better for me to be on top of that stuff. So my point is, and also if I have something going, if I have a trip this weekend, I'm going to go out of town. I want to try to keep myself feeling in this, this mode. It's like kind of a psychological thing for me. I try to discipline myself. So, yeah, so food is this is no judgment. This is just me talking about me. Not putting this on anybody. But I feel like if you can control your eating, then you can control your world. This is just me. I feel like controlling eating is important for me. Maybe it's just me. So anyway, so I said all that. Hey, everybody joining me late on my live. I'm making my commitment to do live every day. Because why? Because I guess I just like to watch myself on video. But if you're hanging in there, hey, you're a fan of mine and a friend of mine, and I'm a fan of you. That's probably the best way to say it. We're fans together. My last 3 days, I've been doing this for 3 days, the fourth day, pretty successful. I feel like there's been a lot of fun. So thank you for the likes. I feel like there's been people that have been watching, like yesterday's video had a lot of comments, like almost 100, which is pretty cool. It's a pretty cool conversation. But anyway, what I was talking about was, well, this is where I'm going, okay? I just went to the store to pick up some fruit. This is the whole point of this conversation. So my point is I'm cutting weight today. I didn't eat anything. I had some turkey burger, like under 10 ounces. I had some rice and look out. I am swinging this banana. I know it's like, I know it's probably distracting. All right, I will take the banana and I'm going to put it right here for a second. And then I had, for dinner, I had like 1.5 ounces of corn. That was my dinner. And for my dessert, I'm going to have some fruit. Yes. Why am I doing that to myself? Because I'm weight cutting today. Now, tomorrow, I'm going to weight cut through tomorrow, and I'm going to push my workout a little bit. I'm going to work out tonight a little bit. It just makes me feel it makes me feel better about myself and get my blood pumping. And then I'm going to I'm going to go back to eating normal tomorrow night. Okay, don't you worry. Anyway, so the reason why I'm even bringing that up is, do you open your bananas like this? This is what I was going to ask you. See, a lot of people open it like this, right, on this side. I break the banana like that and split it. So, let me show you. Right? Isn't that, what do you think, huh? Do you do that? I want to break it up. It's a little green. Have you done that? Have you seen that? That's just me. So I'm kind of stuck in my kitchen right now because I tried to live earlier after I came back from the grocery store, and I had 2% on my battery. Monkeys do eat them that way. That's right, because you know why? Monkeys are hungry. Monkeys are hungry. No, I wash my hands. I have a sanitation station by my front door, so I sanitize, and then I wash my hands. Do you do that? I do that. I will put hand sanitizer on, and then I will actually, I wash my hands too. I was raised opening from the top, but yeah, if you squeeze that top or the bottom of the banana, it breaks right open. It's really easy. Usually I'm on my phone, right? With this hand. So I've learned to open my bananas with one hand. So anyway, speaking of phones, so what I was thinking about today, because I'm always thinking about things. I was thinking about, thank you. I guess I'm funny. I don't know. I mean, I just have funny thoughts, I suppose. Look, yesterday, that's what we talked about. We talked about, thank you. I'm going to like that. It's hard to like people's stuff on this. Here we go. Here we go. I'm going to like it. I'm going to love that comment. We talked about how people need to get a sense of humor. Nobody thinks anything's funny. So you really can't laugh. Like you can't joke with anybody without worrying about getting somebody upset over nothing. So anyway, so today, speaking of phones, I was wearing my Birkenstocks that are black rubber. I don't know if you do know you can get those. Birkenstocks are not just for hippies anymore. They're for guys that don't think they're hippies but want to dress like them. And they're pretty sturdy. They're like made out of rubber, like a hard rubber, like a soft rubber. So I was wearing my Birkenstocks this morning when I went out to, what was I doing? Oh, I went to get some coffee really early. I ran out of creamer, so I got some creamer. Do you want to see the creamer I got? I'm kind of hooked up to my thing, so I have this thing about creamer in my fridge. It's just like beer and like Gatorades and Mountain Dew. I need to get some real human food. Okay, so I buy cheap creamer for my coffee. I have a thing about creamer where I don't like spending $4, $3. This was $2.75. I got two of them. Okay, I'm gonna put it back in. So I needed two of them because I ran out of creamer. I'm gonna put this back in here. There we go. Okay. Sorry. All right. So you saw I put my garbage bags there. Not garbage bags, but my grocery bags. I still have to put them away because I paid 10 cents for those things. You don't like that creamer? That creamer's bomb. Okay, that creamer's so good. I don't use a lot, so I get two of them. Right? I buy the cheapest creamer ever because I don't like to buy the expensive stuff because I'm cheap with that stuff. Right? Because what if you forget to drink it and you have to throw it away after like 7 days or something? I don't like to do that. All right. So all of that being said. So I come back from the store, and I got my phone, and I actually have my pack. No to cheap creamer. I know you don't like the cheap. Oh, you want expensive creamer. Oh, ooh la la. Okay. All right. For you, I will buy, for you, Miss Landreth, I will buy expensive creamer and then show you. So I walked into my place here, and I had all these things, right? I had my phone. Well, I didn't realize I had my phone. I thought I have like a man fanny pack. Well, it's like a man pack, but it's, for men. It's like got Adidas on it, makes me feel manly. I wear that thing everywhere. I have like 3 of them. And Food Max, you can get, I actually got this at like a Save Mart. But I mean, they have all the expensive ones, but I'm going cheap. Now, sometimes the expensive ones are on sale. Then I get excited and I get them. So, but I went cheap. So anyway, so I had my coffee, right? It was really hot, and I was kind of holding everything, and I was wearing those Birkenstocks, right? Those plastic Birkenstocks. Actually Birkenstocks. They're not knockoffs, legit. And only the best. And my phone slips out of my hand. But I didn't realize it slipped out of my hand, and it fell. And it went, right? Like 2 feet or something, 2.5 feet. And the corner of my phone, sorry, I slapped the phone, sorry, hits my inside between the uncovered spot, hits my foot. Bam! Hurts so bad. Like bruised my foot, right? And I was like, ow, I was like, ow, right? And the first thing I thought was, how's my phone? Didn't even think, I got hurt, but I was thinking, oh, wow, at least my phone landed on me and didn't, break. Now, it was the inside area where there's like tile, so it would have been fine. But it really dawned on me how like that was important to me. My phone not being damaged, but I got hurt, but my phone didn't. And something in me was telling me that was more important. And I thought, that's weird. That's weird. And all day I was thinking about that because my foot's been hurting me. I've been walking around barefoot most of the day in my house because I've just been home all day working in my office. And then I wore shorts out tonight for the first time. Shorts and this shirt for the first time, no sweatshirt. But I was thinking, how many times have we been hurt by our phones and we were just glad the phone was okay? It's weird. Or even taking it further, how many times have we used our phone to hurt ourselves on accident? We didn't realize it, right? How many times did we send a text message we wish we could take back? Or like a post or share something that got us grief, or tweet something or say something? I don't know. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. Nada? I think a lot of people would want to take things back. I don't know. Sometimes I want to take things back. Sometimes I want to take things back. Not like statements I make about life because, I'm on the internet talking right now, making like small talk. But sometimes I've gotten upset at people, or I've sent a text message, or or I was, maybe drinking or something, and I wish I would have taken that back. So how many people have like lost their jobs, right? Or lost their livelihood because, I suppose you have to be a certain level where that kind of thing isn't, where that's like a thing, right? You have to be at a certain level of life where you're concerned about that. But I don't know. I just feel like we're so attached to our phones. And I know that sounds cliche. Everybody talks about that. And then I dropped my phone again on my foot later on. So I was just like, all day I was thinking, how many times would we rather get hurt than our phone get hurt because we're so attached to our phones? But not everybody is. Not everybody is. I don't know. I just kind of feel like that was kind of a lesson for me because everything I do is like pretty much on a phone or on a laptop. It's how I pretty much make money nowadays. Today's the day. But anyway, it was just a thought I had. I thought, you know what? How many people in this world, this thing has changed their life? How many people didn't think anything of it, but then they, posted a thing or did a video, or there was a sports guy who just lost his job with ESPN, who went live. He had women over and they were doing some stuff. They were partying, and he goes live on Instagram, and I guess it's against his contract, or ESPN wanted to, they're a family organization. Apparently what he was doing wasn't family enough, and it got him fired, and he didn't care. And then he posted a video laughing about it, really, like it was like 3 or 4 seconds of him going, ha, 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 ha. And that was it, like on a loop. And I thought, my God, man, like, you can't control yourself enough to keep your personal life personal, lose a lot of money in a contract. And he has millions, but still, really, the fool and his money are soon parted, right? Is that like a cliche or the Bible? I don't know. Anyway, it's a good thing to keep in mind. And I'm just thinking, people, he loses his gig because of being on the internet. And then he goes on the internet to laugh about it. And then people on the internet debate it. Have you thought? I had this thought. Because I've been watching some old reality shows where it was like in '05, where there were smartphones, but it wasn't like it is now. What did Michaela say? I've dropped my phone on my face. Michaela says, I've dropped my phone on my face in the bath. It landed in the water. I had to put it in rice. You didn't care about your face and drunk texts, right? Right? I have sent some things. Okay, I don't know if I was drunk, but I've sent some things, some text messages, I think. I've sent some texts to people that I was like trying to talk to, or maybe like, an ex or something like that. And it's like, the next morning I'm like, what? I poured on a little too thick. Wow. Yeah, I've dropped I think everybody's done that. That's right. Miss Landra, separate social media from work. That's right. That is right. I do actually have, because I don't do hair anymore, I don't do social media and work anymore, pretty much. I only do my social media after hours. I try to not do it in the daytime, really, because, I have projects, I have things I'm going on, and it's distractionary for me. It really is. Back to that. I have dropped my phone on my face. Like you're laying down, and you're like, and it happens so fast. It's like, boom. I've done that. Have you ever dropped your phone on somebody else's face? I've done that. I'm like, hey, check this out. And, you're not sleeping alone, and you're like, hey, check this out. And then I've done that. That's been bad. That's been bad. But this is fun. Michaela, you're alone in Oklahoma, so my phone yeah, well, that's true. Okay, so I have no problem with phones. I mean, I love this. Like tonight, this is a great interaction. It's refreshing for me to talk about bananas and social media and all that stuff. It's really refreshing. But yeah, it just was like, it occurred to me, but it's always good, I feel like. It's always good to have a reality check and be like, you know what, these phones are fantasy. These phones are fantasy. Like I was, so what I was saying earlier is I've been watching some old reality shows, MMA, fighting. I love The Ultimate Fighter. And it's good to watch when I'm alone. It's just like, it's real good. I just love it. And, they really don't have a lot of phone or tweeting or social. They're not talking about that stuff back then. It's before it became a big deal. And then on this reality show, they locked them up in a house. You know how it is. Everybody does that, right, in the reality shows. And it made me go, wow, it's funny. I can't even imagine being locked in my room or in a room without my phone. I'm like, where's my phone? Where's my phone? Like, if I can't find my phone, I lose my mind. Actually, I have more than one. I have a few phones for different things that I do. And I keep my world separate. It's just super important. That is also very important. Keep your phone separate. Tips right there. I haven't been drinking, by the way. Super sober, totally sober. Just want you to know that. But yeah, so I'm watching The Ultimate Fighter, and all these guys are in a house. And every season, I'm like on season 4, I think. I've seen them before, but I'm rewatching them. Every season, all these guys get bored and they start breaking stuff, and they complain about they're bored because they can't have TV and they can't have phones. But it's not a big deal back then, because phones is like, they're just like basically flip phones. It's like '04, '05, '06, '07. And that was before the internet and social media, boom, and smartphones became a thing. Maybe iPhone 2 or something was out back then. But it just made me think, wow, like how much of my life has been determined by something I did on my phone. Somebody I met on my phone. Somebody I tweeted to. Somebody I talked to. Somebody I saw on Instagram. Somebody on Facebook. Like how a decision, a business move, a friendship, a relationship. How many things have we done in our world that our phones have dictated? But maybe that's just the way it is, right? Maybe that's the world we live in, but it makes me feel like we're at like it's like a critical moment of flux, right? Where it's like we're hitting this critical mass is what they call it. And what's left, right? Our entire life is on the internet. Like I have a ring, like we're on camera everywhere. We're on camera everywhere. I have a camera out back. It makes me feel safer. I'm on camera when I'm in the grocery store. I'm on camera walking around in the neighborhood. I just don't know it until something bad happens or something dramatic happens. And then they have to roll the tape and find out what cameras you walk by. So I love to watch old sitcoms when cell phones were non-existent. That's right. Cheers. Okay. I love Cheers. I've done a Cheers marathon. Three's Company. Oh my God. Come and knock on my door. See, that I have not thought about or heard about Three's Company in so long. Frasier's a great show. Yeah, see, it's amazing when you watch a show. Come on, knock on my door. This, you know what? Now I haven't been drinking. It's getting out of hand. Thanks for hanging out tonight. This is a lot of fun. I like working these thoughts out before bed. Probably in the next hour or so. But yeah, it's brings me back. Yeah, and even those shows, the older sitcoms, phones weren't even a thing. I mean, and if there was a phone in a thing, it was part of like Three's Company did that all the time. Okay, let's talk some Three's Company. All right, we should do a live where we talk some Three's Company in the next few days. We'll figure that out. All right, we should do that. There was always, how about the scenes where like somebody was always like, I'm glad you're having fun. Me too. Okay, how about the scenes on Three's Company where there's like Jack or somebody's like by the door on the phone, and then they hear somebody in the other room, two people saying stuff like, and it sounds like they're having sex or something, and it like they say things that are like double entendres and stuff, and then the other person's like reacting, or Mr. Furley, right? Don, and then Mr. Furley would get all shaky. Or they hear something, going on in the other room and they think two people are having sex or something. That they did that gag like every 2 or 3 episodes, certainly every season. But yeah, like that's when a telephone became a thing, like, the cord against the wall. It was always like, the telephone became part of the plot, right? Now telephones dictate everything, our plots in life. I'm ashamed that I'm so attached to my phone, but it's crazy because like my ring is attached to my phone, right? So every morning I wake up, it's tricky because I don't want to put my volume on and like, I get a lot of notifications. I don't want to wake up. Sometimes it happens that I forget my volume's too high. It wakes me up out of a dead sleep. It's so frustrating. But in the morning, I'll be like, okay, did my ring go off? Usually it's a bunch of cats. It's like cat TV. I've got videos of cats setting off my ring. But it makes me like every morning I'm kind of ashamed. It's weird. It's this phone shame. I'm shaming myself. I feel bad that I'm like always checking my phone. But it's how I live my life. It's how I feel safe, I guess. But anyway, so that's the theme. Like that's what I wanted to work out tonight. How many times have we hurt ourselves with our phone and was so happy the phone was fine, but we were okay with getting hurt? We don't even blame our phone. We blame ourselves. We blame Elon Musk calls these your meat sticks. These are your interface. So your brain talks to your meat stick, and then your meat stick like says something and puts it on the internet. I don't know. I'm just hyper paranoid about anything I put on the internet. Even like doing this and having fun with this, I have to like let go a little bit. I really have to just be myself, have fun. And I don't want to say the wrong thing and make it come, I don't want it to come out wrong, but I think about what I say, but I like to have fun. I want to relax. Like I want to just joke. I want to laugh. And this world is like, it's still like the media, and I don't want to go, I'm not going off. I'm just saying like the way this environment is, it has sucked the fun out of everything. So yeah, we got to get some Three's Company. I'm going to do a Three's Company live. I'm going to be like, let's talk some Three's Company. What channel? I'm sure that's on like TV Land or something. I don't have cable. But I have all the streaming. I wonder if I could find that on like Peacock or like Hulu or something. That would be fun. I love some Three's Company. That's right. True story. Well, hey, I love you all. It's been a lot of fun. Thank you. Thank you for hanging out. And for those of you that missed it, that get on to see this in the morning, that's why you have to set your notifications to notify me when Jason talks about Three's Company and eats a banana. That's what you hit that button, and then you'll get my notification when I go live. But anyway, it's a little late tonight. Sorry about that. But thanks for jumping on and hanging out. And I hope this has been fun. Sleep good. Take care. And I'll see you on the flip side. We're totally going to do. Thank you. Have a good night, too. We're totally going to do a Three's Company Facebook Live. Bye.